Another great episode, another great review by us on Awkward Review, A Legend of Korra. I thought it was a great episode. What you think?
It's a really good episode. It's just Toph being Toph.
Okay, well, since you talk about Toph, let's go in the first one, and that's Toph with teaching Korra, trying to train her, trying to help her out, and it was a real kind of like a Yoda, Luke Skywalker,
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Matter of fact, this whole episode was like a real Empire Strikes Back, Star Wars theme. If you watch the episode fully, you'll understand what we're talking about. Like, even little things that happened, it just felt like a Star Wars inspired episode, which was really cool about it. Korra is getting beat up by Toph while she's training. Toph is not holding any type of punches whatsoever, which is fun to see, and you got to see that little side of Toph that we've been missing, that we've been lacking for so long.
That rough neck.
Yes, that bluntness. Oh.
That's what she needs, though. That's what Korra needs.
Yeah, because you think about it, everybody's been basically kissing her butt this whole time since.
Babying her, coddling her.
Really, the only one that hasn't been kissing her butt is the villains, really. Yeah. But everybody else has been, on her side, telling her what she needs to hear, coddling her, and just, that's been the whole thing for, I guess, all these seasons. So she really gets a dose of reality, especially when Toph tells her that they don't need you. Yeah. You're really not all that important. You're like, yeah, you're the Avatar. That's all fine and dandy, but nobody cares. You're not that special. So, basically she gets that whole thing of, you're the Avatar, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, through all her life, and you got this person finally saying, you're not that special.
She's really not doing that much.
Right.
It's like what Toph said when she was the police chief. All these criminals she'd throw away, but then new ones would come up.
Right. What did she say? That's a very wise thing to say, from her. And just also for Korra to understand that there was always going to be someone to try to do something crazy again. Like, that's just the deal. Like, just because you took down one, don't mean, that's it. No,
someone's always going to come along. That's why there always needs to be an Avatar.
That's why it's always a new Avatar every
lifetime.
Every lifetime. How many years is? I don't even know.
Thousands.
It can be because, with the age range from with Aang,
like from the start.
Oh, from the start, because with the Aang situation, it was like right away.
It's just a lifetime.
Yeah. Okay.
As soon as one dies, next one's
right. So
generation, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Korra still has the metal in her.
The metal poison.
Metal poison is still in her. I guess that's a little bit what's messing with Korra mentally, with the PTSD situation. We also hear that Toph tell everybody that
Lin and Sue.
Yeah, they're not the best.
Not the best metal benders.
Not the best metal benders. Which is crazy to hear because these two women have been raising armies and building this force. Yeah, and they've been teaching people all these years, and they're not the best one.
Yeah.
Like, they're not, like, that was honestly crazy, shocking.
Like, truly only Toph is the best metal bender.
Yeah, Toph is more in tune with the earth,
Since the swamp runs all through the earth, the roots go through the whole earth, she can see over the entire globe.
Yeah, because you see Korra try to explain, like, you left all this and that, and left your family and this whole lifestyle to live here, and she's like, I'm more in tune with the earth than you are. I can see my family. I see my family all the time. I know what everybody's doing. You don't. Like, she's more in tune with the earth than the Avatar is, and the Avatar should technically be in tune with everything, every part of the element, and that's not happening. And Toph pretty much told Korra that you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's what she needs to hear.
Yeah, and I think it's good because we get to see Toph. Hopefully, we keep seeing this training stuff that Toph breaks her down and builds her back, kind of like the army. Matter of fact, Toph has done this stuff before. I just realized it's Toph, so she's done this before plenty of times. She even did it with Aang. So, she got to build break the person down and build them right back up, which is something that Korra needs immediately, especially with the situation with Kuvira.
Kuvira basically just usurped the throne, not even by force, just by saying, "Hey, I'm in charge now."
Yeah, she's like, this episode showed that she is a boss. Like, verbally, like, just kills everybody. Psychologically, like, I don't know. I don't think it's been a female villain or a female character, even bad or good, and I think in a lot of cartoons, that has been this independently just a badass. Like, I look at Kuvira as she could be good on both sides of the fence. Like, she could be a great bad guy, she could be a great good guy. Just her attitude she's alone. Driven. Yeah, she's very driven. She's a very driven woman. She has an ambition. She got that drive to, like, I want to do this, and this, and no one's going to stop me. And I think that's kind of important for young girls to, understand that too. Like, you don't have to be
sit back in the background.
Right.
You can take charge of your own life.
Right.
Your own situations.
And she's definitely taking charge. She even kicked poor Prince Wu out of his own presidential suite. Like,
how you do that?
Yeah, like, you kicked basically the new king out the suite and just said, I get what I want. You take this room over here. I'm taking this room. Like, and I thought that was really a statement right then and there, because one, the people around her, that hotel, they just did it.
Yeah, I don't understand. How do you kick a king out the best room?
They just did it. She I don't know what I don't even think she had to. Yeah, I don't think she had to bribe or bully anybody. Like,
she just says what she wants, and it happens.
Yeah. Sad. Wu does not understand that nobody cares about him whatsoever, and yet he still wants everything to be similar to what it used to be, especially with the jewelry and the big.
A little stuck in the past.
Yeah, you a little stuck in the
whole big event.
I think because he's heard it for so many years about this is what happens, and then it's finally his time, and he's not getting it. Like, it was like, this is my day. It's like having
it was his day.
It was his day. It's like his birthday, and his party got crushed and eaten, and all the cake been eaten by everybody else.
He didn't get no cake, no ice cream, no candy,
nothing. And
couldn't play no games.
And then we get the big speech from Kuvira. She's she's not backing down from the situation that Prince Wu is here. No, she's taking over, and she explains, which was a good point, the fact that we had the kings and queens and they did nothing for the people. And we did see that with the previous Earth Queen.
Season 3.
Yeah.
They had roving bandits.
Right. And we see that with the queen, and it was all about her. She didn't care about the people. Like, the people were like dying away, and
the people were
poor and hurting bad. Like, you remember the episode when
they had to get the tax money or something?
Yeah, and Mako and Bolden went back to the town where they were from to see their family, and everything is so poor and sad. If you're gonna run a kingdom, everybody should be good, not just your area. This is all of your land, and that's what she wants to prevent, which is a good thing. But in the same token, I think there's gonna be
she should go about it in a different way.
But I feel it's going to be like a dictatorship with her.
Yeah, it is going to be a dictatorship.
Yeah, she's going to rule with the iron fist. And she pretty much said that, like, if you're going against her, you're going to get hurt. Yeah. And there's no more Earth Kingdom. There's the Earth Empire. Empire. I don't know how to say it any more menacing. Earth Empire. Okay, but and once again, I felt like it was another Empire Strikes Back Star Wars reference there.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was great. And Prince Wu, poor guy, just
the end left me a little hopeful for him.
Once again, also, just like how Korra got the reality check from Toph, Mako did a reality check to Prince Wu and let him know, like, what would you have done if you were if you became the king? Like, do you think you could have done any better?
If he was a citizen, what has he done for him?
Right, he's not even a citizen. He's just showing up to the party. Nobody cares. It's pretty much sad. And with the situation of Kuvera, we also see that Bolin had his second thought about everything.
Yeah. Typical Bolin,
Yeah, he's a sweet guy. He's
kind-hearted.
Yeah,
everything, all of that.
He's not the one
cares about the people.
Yeah, he's not a drama type. He just wants everybody to be happy. And I think he kind of shook him a little bit because he's like, "What are you talking about? Hurting people?" And Kuvera's with her mind games. She's putting one over him, and he's such a sweet person. That makes him so naive that he is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And Mako always been the type of person since like the first season, to like when something don't feels right, he's gonna go and trust that instinct and figure out what's going on. And Bolin's just never that guy. He is always the guy at the end.
Bolin's the optimist, Mako's the pessimist.
Bolin he's only trying to do his job. He has a loyalty, and just this side, he has loyalty to both sides, but this right now for the past 3 years,
he's been loyal to Kuvera, based on the fact that they've been helping basically everyone in the Earth Kingdom.
Yeah, but he just doesn't see what she's doing on the side to get to the point where she's helping.
Yeah, she is probably keeping a lot of that from him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the prison camps and all that. So.
I will feel bad. I'm gonna feel bad for him when he finds out everything, because at the end of the day, Mako's gonna be like, "I told you so. I was right. I hate to say it, but I told you so." It's gonna be that moment because Kuvera is not a weak link. Like she's not.
She's a killer with the metal bending.
She really is. I would love to see just an episode just about her. We get to know from her past, from being a little kid to being in the army to the 3 years. I just want to see what that entail. That would be a fascinating episode.
More about her, yeah. I want to know more too.
Because usually when we do get to see those stories about how the bad guy becomes the bad guy, you usually feel sorry for them and you kind of sympathize later on. It's like, dang,
you understand where they're coming from,
right? I feel like, with the Star Wars reference, we might get something like that, with like how she is, like how Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader. We might get an episode to that, to like, what, I understand.
But she's not Darth Vader, though.
I know. But, just to be, to get to that level of, what, I'm fed up. I'm taking this shit over.
Well, she's kind of like Zahir still. Because Zahir wasn't wrong.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't.
And Kuvera's not wrong.
No. I think it's the power.
Just the method.
You know what? I think she probably already had, matter of fact, she already had the ideas beforehand. But now that she has the power, she has something to back it up.
Something about it now.
Right. So she, just like you said, she could actually do something. People could do that with a lot of things, I want to skydive. I can't do that because I don't have no money. But as soon as I get money, I'm gonna skydive.
You out there on that plane,
right? It's the same way. I'm not gonna skydive because I'm afraid of heights. But that's what just putting that as an example. Through the episode, we get to see the twins again, which is really funny, but bittersweet because that was only 1 second. But I hope we get to see them one more time, at least. Bolin, he had that moment like everybody does when they see the ex.
Like,
oh,
She's jealous.
Yeah.
She's completely wrong, and She's just that jealous girlfriend.
But you can't really tell. But the face expression stays the same.
Yeah.
Like, it's that deadpan humor type of
Death
thing.
becomes you type.
Right. I don't understand. Tenzin, his kids, Tenzin puts his kids up for a Korra mission, save Korra. And I think that's going to be one crazy episode.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they're going to have to put just 1.5 hour directly for them three.
And there was like a little clip in the trailer. So they do find her.
Yeah.
Find the area anyway.
I think it's gonna be a fun episode. Yeah. Once again, I love the suits, the Airbender suits. I love it. I want one.
Yeah,
I want one.
Sweet.
They are sweet. I just can't wait to see those kids glide. But it shows, Tenzin really needs to see Korra because the fact that he's bringing the kids,
it's an urgent situation.
He's letting the kids go out freely. Like he usually doesn't do that because they're kids,
Although technically they are the best airbenders.
Yes, true.
So like they would be his go-to people for something important.
That is true. You're right.
You can tell how important it is if he's sending his kids to do it.
Right.
All three.
True. All three. So it should be a good episode. To wrap it up, I really don't have anything bad about the episode. It was all great to me. I thought it was a beautifully done episode. They crammed a lot into this episode for 30 minutes, but it was spread out nicely and
paced nicely.
You didn't get too flustered with the information, and everything just came smoothly with all the stuff that was going on. What about you? Did you have anything concerns about the episode?
I wanted to see a little more Asami, maybe just a little Asami, just to know what she's been doing, at least nowadays.
Right. Well, I guess we'll probably find out about it next episode.
Maybe next episode she's in it.
Right. The Spirit Vine, that big ass thing that's going on right now at the end of the episode with Korra. We don't know what that's going to happen. What's going to be
making
that?
Something.
Yeah.
It's either I think they're either going to make a new Spirit Wilds, or they're using the Spirit Vine to power something big.
Yes. And once again, it's that, that Star Wars, thing going to me.
Death Star
type of thing,
To protect the whole empire, because
they have an empire, so...
She said it will crush you.
And you know what? And I think, especially for all the other kingdom nations, hey, we got this. You don't want to step to us a certain way, we will shoot you with this big-ass thingamajig that we don't know what's going to do yet.
Some type of arms race is going to start.
Yeah. And Varric, but I think he's dumb, but yet he's smart.
He is smart.
But really dumb at the same time. But at the end of
I would say he's eccentric, but he's not dumb.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Especially with the first season, he was trying to kill the kids. So, hey, you got the trap. Yeah, we're all good, right? Okay. And plus, it's all about money for him. So, we will get to see, I hope we get to see what happens next episode with that situation. Subscribe and comment and follow us on the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram. So I'm Awkward Parker here. This is
Mr. 8 Bars.
And this is Legend of Korra Review. And we'll see you next week.